In this CarGurus used car review of the Ford Kuga, we are going to get under the skin of this mid-size SUV to see what makes it so popular. If you enjoyed this review and find it helpful, please do subscribe to the CarGurus UK YouTube channel, where you'll find plenty more new and used car reviews covering everything from city cars such as the Volkswagen Up to SUVs like the Audi Q5. As for the Kuga, the model we're concentrating on today is the second generation, which was launched in 2012 and facelifted in 2016. And it's the kind of car you might consider alongside a Volkswagen Tiguan, a Honda CR-V or a Mazda CX-5. With that in mind, the first thing to say is that while the boot is larger than you used to get in the first generation Kuga, it's still not as big as something like a CX-5. That aside, it is a nice square shape, and this flat loading lip makes it easy enough to lift heavy objects in and out. As you'd expect, the rear seats fold down to extend the load bay. However, the step they leave in the floor isn't ideal. One feature that could be useful, particularly if you're lifting child seats in and out, is that the Kuga's rear doors open nice and wide, which combined with the fact that the seats aren't too far down could just save you from straining your back. On the subject of child seats, you get 2 sets of ISOFIX points in the back, not 3, although that's par for the course with this kind of car. In terms of space, it's not as roomy as a Honda CR-V, but nor is it bad, and because the floor here is almost flat, getting 3 across the back isn't too difficult. The seats themselves don't slide forwards or backwards, but you can at least recline the backrests. So the Kuga doesn't lead the class in terms of space, but it does still have an ace up its sleeve. And that is, for a mid-size SUV, the Kuga is really quite good to drive. Okay, we're not talking about sports car levels of steering precision or supercar-like acceleration, but for a tall and practical vehicle, it's responsive, it's fairly agile, and generally just keen when you want to have some fun. And that applies whether you go for one of the more popular front-wheel drive models or one with Ford's intelligent all-wheel drive system. What's more, this keen handling doesn't come at the expense of ride comfort, with only the sportiest ST line models offering any reason for criticism. When you're in the front, you'll no doubt want to check you're happy with the general design and feel of the Kuga, but also remember to try out all of the features, whether it's the electric windows, the air conditioning or the infotainment system, and in particular try out the Bluetooth, because some owners have found that it can be a bit hit and miss. Out-of-date sat-nav maps have also been a cause for complaint, while globally Ford has issued several recalls for the Kuga due to potential problems with the engine or clutch pressure plate. As such, it's well worth researching to see if any recalls have applied to any particular car you're thinking about buying, and then checking with a Ford dealer to ensure that the work has been done. As for running costs, it really depends on which engine and gearbox you choose, as well as whether you have four-wheel drive. For example, a post-facelift 1.5 litre diesel should return around 55 miles per gallon in normal driving, whereas the most powerful 1.5 litre turbo petrol engine of the same vintage will struggle to break 30 miles per gallon in the same conditions. As well as looking up the MOT history online for any car you're thinking about buying that's over 3 years old, be sure to also check how much road tax you'll be paying. This is the kind of information that any good dealer will be only too happy to share. You can find just such a place by searching for your Kuga on cargurus.co.uk, for we include dealer ratings provided by real customers to give you an idea of the kind of customer service you can expect. Not only that, but our proprietary technology calculates an instant market value for each car listed on the site, based on how its advertised price compares with other cars of the same make, model, age, mileage and specification that are available in your search area. As if that wasn't enough, we use all of this information to rank search results by best deal first, making it easy for you to find a great deal from a top-rated dealer like this one. So if you're in the market for a used Ford Kuga or indeed any used car, head to cargurus.co.uk.